Oh, here's a familiar lead. We've got good old Empoleon. Where you going, buddy? But Machamp wins CMP tie, and we're able to take this thing out with a nice cross chop right to the face. Goodbye, Empoleon. They're trying to catch a cross chop on their Talonflame, but think again, it's a Rock Slide, buddy, and see you later. Welcome, everyone. In this video, we are featuring a very solid team for the Ultra Premier League. We are featuring regular Machamp on this team, and we've got Alolan Muk as our safe swap and Gyarados in the back. So I wanted to bring you guys a pretty solid team that doesn't require XLs to be effective in this Ultra Premier League, guys, with the massive influx of XLs. I know, guys, it's rough. It's making it hard out there to get ahead in the Ultra League, but this team, I think, does the trick. There are no XLs on this team, and it is very effective in this meta for the Ultra Premier League, guys. Regular Machamp is a solid pick for the Ultra Premier League. You can run Shadow Machamp with this team, but I do have a Shadow. I just haven't gotten around to building it yet for the Ultra League. If you guys do have a good Shadow Machamp, by all means use it. Shadow Machamp is just a freaking monster in the Ultra Premier League, guys. But I'm running with regular Machamp. You get a little bit of extra bulk. Shadow Machamp might require a little bit of finessing. It's going to be a little bit glassier, but the damage output is just unreal, guys. But for now, we're running with regular Machamp in the lead, running the conventional moveset, counter, cross chop, rock slide. And of course, we've got Alolan Muk, one of the best safe swaps in the Ultra Premier League, guys. We're also running the conventional moveset of Snarl, Dark Pulse, and Sludge Wave. And we've got good old Gyarados in the back, guys, with the Community Day move of Aqua Tail. And we've got Dragon Breath as our fast move, and our coverage move will be Crunch. You can play around with Outrage a little bit, see how that works. It will take a little bit longer to get to it. I like Crunch because it does neutral damage just about everything, and you can take care of those ghost types that you might run into, and you'll get to it a lot faster with Dragon Breath. So that's the team we're rolling with, guys. Had a lot of fun. It's very effective. You're going to see it in these battles, but without further ado, let's get into these battles. Guys, do remember to subscribe. It helps the channel out quite a bit, guys. But let's see what we got. Oh, here's a familiar lead. We've got good old Empoleon. Where you going, buddy? But they come in with that Kingdra. Guys, I think you can tell what line we're going up against here. It's a very famous line. And they come into their safe swap of Kingdra. We go into our Gyarados. They built up the Outrage. We're absolutely going to shield that up, and they're not going to be able to get to another move in time, so we can just farm them right down. Let's see what they come back in with. I'd imagine they come back in with Empoleon. Yep, we've got plenty of energy for this thing. Now, ideally, if you're going up against this line, guys, you'll want to farm down with Machamp, but the way I play this, it kind of works out, because if I get this Empoleon super low, we're already down 2 Pokemon, and all we have left is, you can probably guess what's left. We'll have to see. But yeah, that's the thought process. I'm just getting this thing super low. We are resisting those waterfalls, but I swap out so that we don't get farmed down and force this Empoleon to use some of its energy. And it threw a Drill Peck there, so it was probably expecting Machamp back in. I kind of threw them off. And there you are, you sneaky devil. Dragonite in the back. Go figure, right? So we're just going to go to work on this Dragonite here, throw some Dark Pulses, try and get that last shield. Now they're trying to farm us down. They cannot farm us down, so they're going to absolutely have to shield up this Dark Pulse or they're going down. And we do get that shield from them. Very nice. They do take us out. No big deal. We're going to go in with Gyarados, guys. The reason why we do that is because we want to put pressure on them to throw their energy. They had 2 Dragon Claws, so we forced them to use one of those Dragon Claws. We can shield up this second Dragon Claw and counter down. Can you imagine that? Countering down a flying type? We do. And this Empoleon does have a move stored, but Machamp wins CMP tie, and we're able to take this thing out with a nice cross chop right to the face. Goodbye, Empoleon. And that is going to be a good game, guys. Guys, if you like seeing us take down that Empoleon double dragon line, give a subscribe. That was a fun battle. Let's see what we got up next here. Umbreon. All right, we love to see it. Perfect lead for Machamp. They swap out right into a Shadow Granbull. That's interesting. And guys, in this battle, look at the raw damage that a Shadow Granbull puts out. That is astounding. And we're up against the Madman here because we built up to a Sludge Wave, and that could have been a Sludge Wave, but they no-shield our Dark Pulse. My goodness. Very brave of this battler here, but we're going to try and take this thing out, but that raw damage from Charm is just astounding, guys. So we're going to counter down. They are in counter down range. We only take one Charm on our Machamp here, and they come in with a Talonflame, running Fire Spin, guys. The movesets in this battle were quite spicy, but we do bait them with a Cross Chop successfully. They do shield that. And we're going to build up to another Rock Slide here. We're going to shield up this Flame Charge because our Machamp is pretty low, and we're going to bank that Rock Slide that we have and go right into our Gyarados. We want to pressure their shields, guys, so we're going to try and get off this Aqua Tail and either take out this Talonflame or, yeah, grab that last shield, and they do bank a move and go into their Umbreon. Okay, this isn't too bad. We're just going to chip away with Aqua Tail. Crunch would be resisted, so Aqua Tail is the move to go with up against Umbreon. And Umbreon is already tanky as it is, but XL Umbreon is just... The tankiness is off the charts, and they do hit us with a foul play there. We're not going to shield anything. We want to save our last shield for Machamp, so we're just going to do as much damage as we can to this Umbreon before we go down. We're going to chip this thing away to get it into a comfortable farm down range for our Machamp. And we're going to tank this last foul play, no problem. We're going to come right back in with our Machamp and farm this thing all the way down. Whatever they throw at us, we're gonna shield up. And watch this play, guys. They swap, thinking that we're gonna throw a Cross Chop. They're trying to catch a Cross Chop on their Talonflame, but think again, it's a Rock Slide, buddy, and see you later. And that is gonna be a good game. Very nice. Guys, what do you think of this team so far? Let me know in the comments. But what do we got here? Charizard. Okay. The way I like to play Charizard leads are I go straight Rock Slide. I don't bait because if they call the bait and they don't shield it, it's pretty bad. And you get to a Rock Slide at the same time that they get to a Blast Burn. So I just go straight Rock Slide. And they are at 6 Fire Spins, I believe. So we are going to shield this up. And we're going to build up to another Rock Slide. We want to either take this thing out or get their shields down. If we get their shields down, we can come in with our safe swap and just nuke whatever else they've got. So we do get shields down, so we come in with Muk. We've got double nukes on our Muk, and they bring in a Kingdra. Okay, so we're going to get off this Sludge Wave, and it's going to do a decent amount of neutral damage. Kingdra is pretty tanky, does about 60%, and we're not going to shield anything. Whatever they have for us, we're just going to tank it. And we'll get to another Dark Pulse before they can get to another move. And we do get to that Dark Pulse. This is going to be taking out this Kingdra here. And I'd imagine they come back in with that Charizard. And let's see. They're waiting down the switch timer. There we go. Hello, Charizard. You're back. They're going to throw immediately. They can't farm us down, and they don't want to get hit by a Dark Pulse. That is completely fine. We've got Gyarados for this Charizard here, and with shields down, it's going to put a lot of pressure on them to dump their energy, guys. So we come in with our Gyarados, and they do throw. Whatever they throw, we can tank very comfortably. It is a Dragon Claw, okay, and they swap into a Swampert. Okay, this is a decent matchup for Gyarados. We're just going to throw this Aqua Tail. It does hit for neutral damage. With that ground water typing. We're going to go back into Machamp here and try and take this Swampert out because I now recognize that Gyarados is the win condition in this battle, guys. So we're going to get off this Cross Chop here and See how much damage it does. It's not a Shadow Machamp, so I don't think it takes... Yeah, Shadow Machamp would have KO'd that thing. One of the cases to be made, but it's okay. It's fine. We're in a very good spot, and we did hit some lag, guys. I don't know if you picked up on that, but another counter would have taken that thing out, and that lag kind of hurt us a little bit, but that's okay. We're in a good spot here. Whatever this Charizard throws at us, we can comfortably tank. A Blast Burn will not KO Gyarados from this range, and we are good to go, guys. We are going to get off this Aqua Tail, and we are going to be saying bye-bye to our buddy Charizard. This is going to be a good game. Very fun battle. Very nice. Guys, if you're liking these battles so far, do give a subscribe. It helps out the channel big time. It's a big help to the channel. Let's see what we got up next here. We are met with a XL Bronzong. Okay. Bad lead. We got to swap right into Muk, and they come in with their Shadow Machamp. This isn't too bad. Actually, it's terrible. Shadow Machamp is just so scary, guys. The damage output is just ridiculous, but we're going to try our best here. They're going to take us out, but our goal in this matchup is to get it as low as possible. We're not going to shield anything. We're going to call this bait here. Yeah, just a cross chop. And we're going to get off another Dark Pulse. It is resisted, but Shadow Machamp is relatively glassy, and it does get that Shadow Machamp pretty low. That's farm down range for our own Machamp. And we're just going to wait down the switch clock just in case they want to aggressively swap. They do have a move ready. We're going to call whatever they throw, we can take. We can comfortably tank cross chop, and we do counter that thing down. Okay, they come back in with Bronzong. We're going to get off this resisted cross chop here. With that Psychic Steel typing, it does hit for neutral damage, not resisted, neutral. But we do get that off, get it, chip away at it a little bit, and we come in with our Gyarados. This is just... Bronzong is just not good for this team. But they go in with a Kingdra. Kind of questionable. Our Dragon Breaths do super effective damage to Kingdra, and yeah, they probably could have just stayed in because they resist our Dragon Breaths, but they probably didn't want to get hit by a Crunch or have to burn any shields, so that makes sense. We're going to shield this up because we got to get rid of this Kingdra here, guys. We're going to farm that thing down, and we've got a Crunch ready. But we're going to bait with Aqua Tail. It's going to hit for neutral if they decide to no-shield this. But I imagine they shield. Yeah, they don't want to get hit by a super effective Crunch. And we go back into our Machamp. I recognize that at this point, it's just dead weight. So I just want to get as much damage off on this Bronzong as possible. They still have a shield left, and it's not looking so great. Yeah, they've got a Psyshock ready for us. Yeah. XL Bronzong is tough for this team, but that's going to be a good game. Well done. As you can see, Bronzong is a decent pick for the Ultra Premier if you've got those XLs, but let's see what we got up next here. Okay, we've got a Scizor. This is fine. We can stay in here, and they do swap out into Umbreon. Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. That is not an answer for Machamp at all. Machamp has an incredibly dominant matchup up against Umbreon, XL or not. Machamp does not care. We're just going to spam these cross chops and see what they want to do. I'm going to see if they want to shield this thing, and they might not. So, yeah, that's interesting. I'm wondering what they have in the back that they would go into an Umbreon. But it doesn't matter. We're going to counter down at this point. We did tank that last resort. It gets us relatively low. We don't want to take any more damage from this thing, so we're just going to pound that thing down, and they've got a Dragonite. Okay, so with that incredible farm that we got off that Umbreon, we're going to be able to get off 2 Rock Slides up against this Dragonite. They do get the shield on that first one. We do get to another one. This is going to be getting this Dragonite really low. Again, Shadow Machamp would absolutely KO this thing, but that's okay. We go into our Gyarados. Did you see that nice snipe, guys? We sniped it with Gyarados with Dragon Breath. The poor thing didn't even get off a move. We're going to get off this Aqua Tail. They're running Bullet Punch, and we do resist Bullet Punch. Water types resist Steel, so Gyarados has a decent matchup up against this Scizor here. And this is looking like a formality here. We still have a shield, and we're going to get off another Aqua Tail on this very glassy Caesar here. And that is going to be a good game. Very, very fun battles, guys. So that's the team, guys. I had a lot of fun with this team. I just really wanted to show you guys that you can succeed in the Ultra League without having XL Pokemon, guys. It's completely doable. They're not overrated by any means. XLs, if you have them, by all means, use them. They're extremely effective, extremely powerful, but you don't need them to succeed, and that's what I really wanted to show you guys with this team. It's a very solid team, very effective. It's not perfect by any means, as you saw with that Bronzong. You could have some trouble with Charmers as well, but you can work around the Charmers. It's just a Bronzong. You don't see a ton of them, and if you run into one, it's not, you can try and get around that with your dark type moves on your Muk and your Gyarados. But yeah, I had fun overall, guys. I hope you try this team out, and if you do, let me know. As you can see, you can have success with a team like this. It's very well balanced. It's a balanced team, and I had a lot of fun with it. But as always, I thank you guys for watching.